everyone, Bethany here and welcome to my channel. Today I am joining the Not Too Shabby shop and exploring the fun and goodness of the box of the month. I love this box. I mean, it's happy holidays early for me. So it's also a motivation to get going on my Christmas crafting already. And I'm always late. If I don't start in probably June, I'm probably never going to make all that I intend to. But anyways, I am going to just start pulling out some of my favorite parts. If you saw my previous video this month, you'll have seen all of the goodies in detail, but I'm just going to pick out a few of my favorites and we're going to start playing with some dimension and scene building. First, I have grabbed this pastel green plaid and I am going to use these mini scallop rectangle dies from my favorite things, and I'm going to go ahead and off screen run this through my Cuttlebug and be right back. So now I've zoomed in so you can see what I'm doing. I have my Neenah 110-pound cardstock in white, and what I did was I cut out a larger scallop edge rectangle of the plaid, and then I have a smaller white scallop rectangle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stamp out a couple of these stamps. So I have picked the snowman and the holly jolly Christmas stamp, and I am placing them in my Misti Junior with my little scalloped rectangle down in the bottom corner. I'm going to try my best not to let it lift, but you never know. I am going to use some black ink and then laying a nice layer and smushing it down. And I'm going to do one more little bit just in the middle of my sentiment because it's just a hair lighter than I want it to be. But otherwise, everything came out really nice. There we go. Oh, one more. The holly leaf is a little cut off in the middle. Third time's the charm for these. There we go. Now it's beautiful. Alright, I'm going to let it sit and dry and then come back with some alcohol inks and do some coloring. Now that the ink is dried a little bit, I am going to go ahead and use my Uhuhu alcohol markers. I have the rose beige, and I'm going to do the little stripe in the middle. I'm going to give them a manly look. And I'm not going to fast forward this too much because I want you to see a little bit more detail of what I do when I'm making my choices. Doesn't always mean that you need to do the same as me, but it's a suggestion. Here's the marigold, and I'm going to put that on the little carrot nose. Nothing terribly exciting so far. Now I'm going to do my hat. And I think this is the lighter color, even though it's higher in the spectrum, GY3, which is Bud Green. And I'm going to just centralize it in the middle for now, just because I'm not sure if this is truly a lighter color or not. I tried doing a test and I still couldn't tell. The two greens that I chose are very similar in color, so this is how I'm going to do this. I'll keep that one nearby. And then I have the GY1, which is the pale green, and it may just be that they're just slightly different, I guess would be the word I'd choose. And then I'm going to blend back and forth between the two colors. And I think I did choose correctly. And now I'm going to do the first color back over, but overall. I want it to blend a little bit more and not end up looking so splotchy. And then coming back one more time with that other color. The more times you go over it, the more you'll get a blend. And then I'm gonna I'll do the edges with the darker color first. I'm just gonna keep it simple and have the scarf be the same color as the hat, since they match with the green of the plaid that I chose for the paper. And I'm just gonna leave a little more texture in the scarf than I did the hat. I feel like the hat needs to be more silkier and smooth, and the scarf can be a little handmade looking. Leave a little bit more there. There. And now I'll just keep this out and use it directly on the leaves, the holly leaves. Really love this stamp set. If you saw the joy I had when I opened this box, I did film it live and shared it with you all. But yeah, that was uncensored and my true, genuine reaction. I think unboxing the box of the month is just a fun thing to show everyone because, hey, I'm human too, and I get goofy and giddy about boxes of the month because they're a fun thing to play around with and have fun with. So, yes, you should check it out if you haven't already, and maybe I'll remember to link it down below. All right, so now most of it's already done, and all I'm going to do is add this cool gray. I didn't use my lightest shade, but I wanted something a little bluer, and you'll see I'm not going all the way into my snowman. I'm just really going on the edges, the outline, mainly concentrating and focusing where there's the spots, because that's where the stamp is showing you there's texture and shading to be had. So I'm just focusing and concentrating right on those lines. I'm going to add a little touch of a line right under that brim, like he's got a little shadow going on. Same thing with right under the scarf and buttons. And the little tassels will have a little shadow behind them, but super faded and tiny. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. So now you can see what he looks like a little bit closer. I am going to do one little thing, and I'm going to ground our guy by adding just a hair of that cool gray. And it's so subtle, but I'm going to make him look like he's on top of a mound of snow. And this is a subtle, easy way to focus the attention on the little scene that you've created. It's nothing fancy, nothing terribly exciting, but now you can see up close here how it's just added that little subtleness of intrigue and interest to the little scene. It's a simple thing, but it works. Now I'm going to set these aside, and we're going to get to gluing real quick. I'm using my Barely Arts glue, and by the way, I love the pattern on the back of this. Super cute. I almost changed my mind of my design just because I flipped it over and I was like, oh, that's cuter. But I stuck with my gut, and yeah, it's okay. I'm going with what I originally planned. All right. Pick up my little bit of glue that I dribbled there and use it right on the back of my little snow scene. And then try to center it as best as possible. And look at how simple and sweet that is. It's not a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of work, but it looks super detailed just by adding those little bits to the scene itself. Well, I hope you had fun watching today's tutorial. I hope you learned a little bit something about how to make something simple, fast, and easy. Holidays, I am all about simple, fast, and easy. I don't want to make 20 cards that take me 20 minutes each. I need something that is 10 minutes or less, really. So an idea like this is just perfect for my jam. So I will have links down below if you would like to check out this adorable box of the month. Any leftovers that Jamie has, she will have listed in the shop. I will also have links down below for the summit I'm speaking at this week, as well as goodies in our shop and all the fun things you can check out and different ways to support our crafty station. I look forward to seeing you all soon on Jamie's channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Don't forget to find the joy in your day and happy making. Bye!